What's good, Chaotic Nation? It is your boy Chaos here, and today I wanted to do a little bit of a discussion type of video, something I don't really do on the channel. So, wanted to answer a thing that probably is on your minds, but may or may not be as well. So, I'm going to be talking about, of course, the Shiny Mudkip, as you guys have seen in the title. So, just a clarification for this video, it's going to be I'm going to be talking to you using Facecam. If you want to tab out, do something else, while you're listening to this, that's fine too. So, let's get into what we're going to be talking about today. So, as you guys know, I first started streaming on YouTube, and the thing I started streaming on YouTube was a Shiny Mudkip hunt in Pokemon Omega Ruby. Now, I have been doing this hunt for 3 years. It's been 3 years since I've started that hunt. It was about the end of July, beginning of August in 2016, and it's currently September 2019. So it's a little over 3 years of hunting for this thing and still not finding a shiny. So I have felt really discouraged while doing this hunt. I have put at least, I don't even know how many hours. It has been so many hours into this hunt. I spent so much of my time in this hunt and hunting this thing, just not to find it. I have gone double odds on it at least, and I just don't know about it. For people who don't know, I'm a very busy person, and I don't tend to have a lot of time to do shiny hunting, do things besides what content I do regularly on the channel. So my Let's Play content, my streams, and those kinds of things. I don't really have extra time to be sitting there and doing shiny hunts, and so I don't really shiny hunt besides when I shiny hunt on stream. And I do like shiny hunting, I do like shiny Pokemon. It's just, for me, it seems like this hunt is just something that's never gonna happen. I know a lot of you have been rooting for me to get that shiny Mudkip. It's sort of been a joke on the channel for a long time, and I've really been thinking about it recently. So as of recording this, I just did about 1,000 encounters, and still no dice. So I'm at the point where I'm at about 10k, and it's just, I know this hunt can go long. I know people have spent, I've seen it go up to 33k. I've seen it go to around that around 30,000 encounters for this thing. And well, I'm a third of the way there. I just look at how much time I've put into the game. That is, each hunt, each encounter takes roughly a minute and a half if you're doing it at the maximum speed you possibly do it. So roughly every 3 minutes you do 2 encounters. And if you take that and you multiply that 3 by half of the encounters I have, so you would get 3 per 2. Like every 2 you would get, that's like one number. So it would balance out. So let's just say I did 10 encounters, and let me make it even. Let's just say I did 9 encounters, and so you would, no, I want something good. Let's just say I did 18 encounters, and so you would divide that by 2, and you get 9. So every, dude, I don't know math. I'm just not gonna math today. I'm pretty sure that works. Like every 9 would be, so if I spent 3 minutes getting 2 encounters, if I did 18 encounters, you just have to, I had to multiply that. So by 9, which would be 3 and 9, and that would be, what, 27? 27? So 27, so I spend about half an hour for 18 encounters, which is not right. So I don't know the math. Someone will tell me in the comment section, and it's honestly not important. But just knowing that I've spent most likely a week and a half's worth of time. Like literally, if I had spent it straight, I would have spent a week and a half hunting this thing, most likely. I know some people spend a lot longer times. I know a lot of people do longer hunts than this. But as for me, I'm someone who's very unlucky in a lot of situations, so this is one of them. And I also am somebody who does have an immense patience, but also wants to achieve something when they're doing work. So I always do the best in my videos to make something that you guys will enjoy, and often I've been improving the content that I've been making. But looking at this hunt, I feel like I'm not making any progress. I feel like I'm literally sitting here doing the same reset over and over again, trying to find a shiny that I'm never gonna find. And yeah, I know the odds are 1 in 4096, and I'm a little over double odds for that. But that is a lot of resets. There's a lot of encounters. I don't care which way you look at it. If it were something like you got 4 encounters a minute, then 8,000 encounters is not that bad. It's not probably that long, honestly. It's not even close to a week. But when you spend probably almost 2 weeks hunting this thing, hunting a single Pokemon, you get burnout and you get tired of doing it. So I wanted to update you guys on where we're at with this hunt and what's going on. As of right now, I am going, begrudgingly, I'm going to cancel my hunt. I'm giving up on the hunt. I don't give up on hunts. I'm very determined as a person. And for me to accept this as a reality right now is a little bit hard for me to do. I've been thinking about this for a while. I've seen many people get this in shiny in like 100 encounters and they beat it in 1,000, and that's pretty fast. People say that's really fast, but if you look at the time you spend to get 100 encounters or 1,000 encounters even, that is a lot of time. I think I averaged about 120 encounters, not even that, probably about 100 encounters per hour, per hour and a half. So if you would do that 10 times, you can see how it would add up. So saying that I've done like 10, 100 times that, something like that, that's a lot of encounters, and that's a lot of time spent on this hunt. I just don't have the time to do it anymore. I don't have the time to sit here and encounter this thing over and over again and hope it shows up shiny, because the most likely thing that's going to happen is I'm never going to find it, and that's going to be me. So I've always hated full odds encounters. You guys have seen that. I've done a few of them on the channel and a few of them on the stream. So like obviously this Mudkip hunt we've done. We did a fossil in Let's Go. We worked on a Alolan trade in Let's Go. So I've done a few of them, and they're all the same odds, and some of them I've gotten like 1,000, 2,000. Some of them I haven't gotten yet. But the likelihood for me is that this is going to be something that I don't complete. And I'm actually okay with that. It's hard for me to be okay with that, but I think I've wrapped my head around the point that I'm not a shiny hunter. I'm typically not a shiny hunter. I do shiny hunting in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee because I enjoy it. Because I like the shinies, I like playing through the game. I'm enjoying completing a living dex for the first time, a shiny living dex for the first time in my life. So probably the only time I ever will complete one. But primarily for me, I consider myself more of a person who looks at playing the game or doing battles, not as shiny hunting. I always enjoyed shiny hunting. I always thought people who did shiny hunting were really cool people, and usually it takes a lot of patience to do, and I do have that patience. It's just that I don't want to keep doing this hunt. I'm not enjoying myself. I want to do something in my life that fulfills me, that makes me want to do what I'm doing, and just sitting, even doing something else while doing this Mudkip hunt is just irritating. And like, I can enjoy the other thing I'm doing, and it makes the shiny hunting a little bit easier, but it is just so infuriating that this thing does not want to be shiny. So as of right now, I'm canceling the hunt. I want to play through Oras. I want to do other hunts and focus on other things. So I'll be doing odd egg hunting and working on getting to the Celebi, which is one of the full odds hunts that I actually will do because I want to get it, and it's the only legitimate way to get it. So I want to do that. So for things like that where it's only able to get full odds, I will do it. Every other Pokemon, I will probably never hunt full odds. I'm not a full odd. I'm definitely not a full odds hunter. I like methods way too much. I like the odds being reasonable in my mind. Although I know some people think that they're too low. For me, it's where you find the value in the shiny. I honestly think the values in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are at a point where they're actually enjoyable for the most part. I think, yeah, occasionally you get those where you get like every other like hour you find a shiny, which I mean, I've been okay, yeah, cool, that's a shiny, that's great, but there's also been the hunts like Pinsir that go 16 hours and you're like, my god, there's a shiny finally, once in a lifetime, dude. So I still think it has a challenge. It just depends on luck, and for me being someone who's very unlucky, I don't think it's something I want to continue doing. So I apologize if you really wanted me to have this Shiny Mudkip. I've spent way too long on it as it is. If I ever go back and hunt it, it's probably going to be Masuda method, which is the egg. If you do not know your hunts very well, so it'll be breeding it to be shiny, most likely. It's a lot lower odds. So yeah. I think that's all I really wanted to talk about today. So, if you guys enjoyed the Mudkip hunt, if you guys enjoyed the meme, you know, continue doing it. I'm not gonna. I don't have hard feelings about it. Like, if you wanna, like, yo, Chaos can't even finish a shiny Mudkip hunt, bro. That's fine, because you know I can't. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't have the capacity to do it. And honestly, if I was like streaming this or something, like if I were making content with you guys while doing this, I would definitely be continuing it. But the fact that I can't stream it because I don't have a capture card, and the fact that it's taken this long is really disheartening to me, and it's something I don't want to do. So that's why I'm deciding to cancel it, and I'm not going to do it. So we'll move on to better things and more fun things for me. So I appreciate you guys watching this. If you have watched all the way through, even if you're tabbed out, I appreciate that. If you have any other suggestions for discussion videos that you want me to do, if it's maybe you want to do this during a stream and I just talk about it for a minute, or maybe if you want me to have some other stuff, just a different setup and how I record this video and how I make this video, then you know, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. Give me a like for rest in peace for that Shiny Mudkip. It would be greatly appreciated. Just knowing how long I put time into this and effort into this, and just to eventually give up on it, essentially. So you know, share the love, and if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, this is not my usual kind of content. I haven't done a discussion video like this since the last update, so that was a while ago. But I typically am doing let's plays, I'm doing best teams, top 5s, top 10s, ranking videos, theories, those kinds of things. So if you want to check out that kind of stuff, I definitely would recommend it. There's going to be some in-video links in a minute that you can click on. Feel free to take a look at some of those series and enjoy them while you can. So, and let me know what you think of them too, because you know, you guys, my channel is very content based on what the viewers like. So I will give you what you guys want. So if you enjoy one aspect of the game, or if you're enjoying one series for whatever reason, please let me know, and let me know why, so I can continue to try to do it in every other series I try to do on the channel, so that way I can keep growing as a creator, and you guys can keep enjoying the awesome and fun content that we can share together. So I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you guys for being understanding and supporting this video, as well as the channel. Make sure you guys check us out on the Let's Play episodes, as well as live streams here and on Twitch. All the links to any social media or ways to contact me or follow me is in the description down below, so feel free to check that out. And I'm going to leave you with that. So thank you again for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode from me. And until next time, my name is Chaos, and I am signing off. Stay safe, and as always, burn it up.